Alright, everybody, welcome back. This is TCGplayer.com. I'm Conley Woods. Round one of our sweet little blue-white affinity servo. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's artifact. What is this? Get out of here. I don't know what that is. Is that the new Magic Online thing? Alright, we're gonna keep this hand. We got a Smoker's Copter. We need a creature to turn it on, but it makes all these lands much more bearable. And then we have impeccable timing too, which is good defensively. Um, it's good offensively too, I suppose. And we're on the draw. But our deck has a lot of synergies with artifacts and servos specifically. Got a Hawk. Alright, I think I don't care too much about the Hawk. I'm just gonna play the Soccer. We don't have a creature that turns this on yet, but we could easily draw one. Basically, every creature turns it on. It's crew one. That guy we gotta kill. We have drawn all lands thus far. This is a super risky, impeccable timing, but I have to kind of go for it. If he's got a combat trick, he's going to save his guy. Okay, didn't have it. I can't really just keep taking 3, though, when I'm this far behind in terms of card quality. This is not good against either of these two energy makers. I could use a creature, short and stout. Copter. Come on, creature. Thank you. Can't hit up 2 to okay. Yes. Well, not bad. Alright, we got some value out of our Copter. We're doing it. Fragmentize is pretty good. Aether Trade Winds is pretty good, especially with this guy out. And the fact that Copter is online is pretty good. Our opponent only has 4 cards today because they did mulligan, so. Alright, I'll go to 10. Two-4 flyer. Alright, we're gonna go. Alright. I could have instead just coptered first and seen if I hit something. But I decided to go ahead and just get the 3-2 out there. We can take one more hit for 4. He's going to play the 3-4. We can Fairgrounds Warden that. I can't really do anything here. Is he going to get it flying? No. Yep. Okay. Well, the first thing we're going to do, eat this, animate the copter, lead back to 3-2 here, because if I draw any creature, it's boo. Alright, so we just grab this, go ahead and play that. Oh, I can't play anything yet. Could have attacked with a 3/2 to put him to 7. But we would maybe we would have lethal next turn. Maybe that would have been better. So it goes to 7, and then we'd have lethal if he doesn't have any additional creatures to play. Although this dealing with this somehow would really cost us. So attacking with this into like a into an impeccable timing would be really risky. So it's possible I shouldn't even make that. But my ultimate goal there was simply to. I'm gonna go ahead and play a land because there's a. Playing the land here is a little. I'm gonna play it. This thing costs 4 to activate, so there's a good chance I'm gonna need a lot of mana next turn. And I can discard Fragmentize if I need to, because he currently has no targets for it. So this game might end before he does. We're at 2. Another 3/4 flyer. That's not good. I guess my play earlier on had to just be leave back the copter on defense. It feels like a punt. I'm not sure. I'm dead here though, obviously. I can block here. He gives us flying. I could theoretically block. I could theoretically double block. It's pretty bad. I guess I'll just do it. Whatever. He's going to give this indestructible, and I'm not going to be able to double block it, I think. He should give this flying. That'll use up 3 of his energy, though. So maybe I'll be okay. See if his energy goes down. Alright, he did make that in. Oh, this only costs 1. What am I talking about? Okay, so he did make that indestructible. And he did make that flying. So I can't double block this. I'm chump blocking with a Whirly Maker token and a copter here. A Thopter and a copter. And going to 1. Not a great spot to be in, but pretty sure. I'm trying to think if I can even draw anything. I have to deal with 3, 4, 1, 2. Actually, if I deal with a 1, 2, and a 3/4 flyer, then I'm good. I just don't have any way to do that though. Oh wait, I can no, because if I play Angel, if I draw Angel, play it and blink, he gets a 3/4 out of that. I wonder if I can get lethal. I have 5 damage right now. Probably not. Alright, we're 1. 5 damage in play. I don't think I have a way to make that lethal. I'm not playing Inspired Charge. He's also going to have something he's going to play here. Rhino. Rhinodor. Dead. All those flyers. What do I do against those flyers? I saw nothing to get with Fragmentize, which worries me. Although he probably does have something like Revoke Privileges, so I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of hesitant to take it out altogether. What do I have to do with flyers? I just don't have anything. I got the Hawk myself. But that's actually... Oh, we have these, duh. Alright. I forgot I got 2 of these. These guys are good against them. Take out the Turtle and the Fragmentize. Bring in 2 Sky Gates, which actually gives me a lot more artifacts as well, which is kind of nice. And these should do a reasonable job of holding off. He's got 2 3/4s. He even had the 3/4 ground creature as well. It holds off the Hawk. Seems pretty strong. Anything else? Nope. Looks good to me. Alright, we'll be right back for Game 2. Alright, welcome back. Game 2, Round 1 here on TCGplayer. Playing with this blue-white artifact blink deck. Gotta keep this. Got our defensive hand here. Skygate, impeccable timing. Pretty defensive. I'm actually going to lead with the Puzzle Knot just because he can get some beats in. This is either a 3/2 flyer or 2/1 with a servo, both of which are pretty solid, of course, especially in our deck. Opponent mulliganed. All right. This artwork is sweet. Get servoed. No? Okay. In. I could just sack the Puzzle Knot, but remember we do have paradoxical outcome or whatever. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. I don't think he'll block because I attacked so confidently. It's going to make a 3/2. I have enough synergy with my servo guy if I draw it. Oh, I just got shot down. That was a terrible, terrible situation. Three, 4, 0, 4. Ooh, that's a good card. I was gonna say maybe I don't play the land, but given my hand, I think I do want to play the land. So I'm just gonna play Copter and Whirly Maker this turn. Now, 6th land, I will gladly discard to the Copter. Got our flying, anti-flying force out. Defender reach. Flying. Flying. Not flying. Ooh, Aether Hub. Fancy. Just costs double energy. Okay. This is a more sweet artwork. This set just has sweet artwork in general. Where are you going with that? 1/1. Oops. Well, I can still animate this, I guess, so I should. It's kind of laggy. Yes, I'd like to. Wow, all these good cards. I guess this is the worst of them. Probably. I'm not 100% sure, but alright. There's a 14. Whirly Maker blocks this pretty well. This blocks these pretty well. This blocks this pretty well. 2 removal spells in hand. I like our spot because we're both the beatdown and we have the inevitability. Oop, that's a good one. This would have been 6 spot for paradoxical outcome. But he had to kill that instead of a copter, which is pretty good for me, all things considered. Ooh, yes, please. Probably going to discard the puzzle knot. Although the Ibex is a reasonable discard too. I mean, obviously, if I draw like a 6 land or whatever, let's discard that. I'm just going to attack with the 1/1 flyer here. I'm not too worried about him attacking back. Ooh, I got impeccably timed. Alright, definitely discarding that. Totally fine with this attack. Like I said, we're pretty aggressive here. He's letting us attack with our 2/2. Used a card to kill our guy. Okay, I see. So we now have seen our first card for our disenchant if we do want to bring it in. We don't have a looter anymore, so I'm going to play this. And what do I want to do here? Let's just attack. I assume he'll block the servo on the servo. To be fair, we don't need Fragmentize to deal with this. We do have Aether Trade Winds, a Blink card, and the Paradoxical Outcome, so it's possible that if this is the only thing that we see, that Fragmentize still should sit in the sideboard. Card's real good. And more. Oh no, that card's also real good. Till your next turn. So what's the play here? Could get rid of both of his cards and attack Nissa for 5. Is that the play? Probably has to be. I get rid of a land too. Which is a pretty good thing to hit with Farragon Wardens, obviously. And this will put Nissa to 1, which means all he'll be able to do is turn something to a 5/5. Let me go ahead and spend this energy, yes. We still have a lot of gas in the tank with Caravan, Double Puzzle Knot, still activate. We could take a bit of damage here. We could take 10 and go to 7, but I think that's okay. How much is this? Crew 3? Yeah. Oh no. Another revoke privileges. Not bad. Okay. So I'm definitely attacking Nissa with this. I guess that's what I could do, just attack Nissa with this. And make a couple dudes in a caravan. Don't think he's going to block with Pioneer, but maybe he will. I'll just go ahead and impeccable time that if he does. And then I have Caravan, tap it for mana to be able to make both Puzzle Knots, untap with 3 more bodies in play. I can't use either of these to crew, thanks to Revoke Privileges extra text, so they're kind of useless in terms of Caravan interactions. I could also impeccable timing here if I need to. And I can make a 5/5. All these things are reasonable. Sure. So she's gonna blink the Thriving Rhino, obviously. Not sure if the 2/1 comes in here or not. We'll see. I doubt it, but maybe. What do I want to do with my impeccable timing? Probably kill the 4/4. Because it's going to block a flyer, I imagine. I'm just going to take this. Decided. Okay, a bunch of servos. Aether Trade Winds is pretty sweet here. Not going to lie. Bounce this. Bounce Cloud Chaser. And get some damage in, I think. I don't have to bounce the Angel, but he can't cast Angel if I kill his Nissa. Unless he draws a land. And then even then he's blinking this, which is not too big of a deal. I think this is the biggest thing. Yeah, let's hit this. So then I'm going to also just impeccable timing to kill this, I think. I could... Yeah, I think that's best. Actually, if I just attack with everything, I can impeccable timing. Animate this. Yeah, that's probably just best. Alright, let's go. Face. Face. Alright, so this will get him 1 damage to his face and kill Nissa. Because he's going to block the 1/3, I think. Maybe not. We'll see. Go ahead and kill that thing because it's big. Nissa down. He's at 12. Cloud Chaser to gain some life in our hand. That's an irrelevant card. He's in. He is in. Animate this. Fireball in. I guess I could have tapped these 1/1s. I was going to attack with them, and then I forgot this thing was a 1/2. I should have left my 2/2 back to threaten to block this 1/2. But I'm going to play the Skygate anyway, so he probably won't attack regardless. Alright, so he's going to blink his Pioneer. I imagine. I'll make it a 3-2, but we'll see. Nope. He's servo. Interesting. Alright, so I make this a 5-5. That's a pretty safe play. He might just chump with his servo here. I'm not sure exactly what his plan is. But I think we win a game which he chump blocks with his servo. If he blocks with 4-4 and the servo, that's great for me. There's really no great situation here for him, so yeah, that's what he's doing. Alright, so we took out the giant 4-4 flyer that was clogging up the air with our ground 5-5. Keep our lands. I think our copper's dead, but I guess I should play him then for the paradoxical outcome. Ooh, hello. Also, I should play it for this guy. That was a good card. Master Trinketer. That's 4 things in play. Plus he's making another one. Another one. Alright. I guess I don't want to get in with that guy. That's a forest. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I forgot it was a forest. Alright. Came back and did it. What do we need? We need... Man, I guess... Is this good enough against Nissa? I don't know. Also, is it better than something I have? Because I just don't know if I'm going to keep open that much mana ever. Although Fragmentize did get a little bit better. I still have the Aether Trade Winds, Paradoxical Outcome, and the Angel to deal with his 2 pacifisms. So I don't think I necessarily need the Fragmentize. I do kind of want this. Oh, I could use Key to the City to kill Nissa. That's reasonable. But I don't think I need that. I could cut Era of Innovation and add Key to the City. It's really not that good in my deck, so that's the problem. I think I'm just honestly going to keep this as is. I think I just fight Nissa the way I fought Nissa that game. And hopefully I don't get... I guess Pressure Point's good against the 5-5. It's also good against just tapping something in. Is there something I can swap in Pressure Point for? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. The old 41 card, add a cantrip on the draw, freebie. Otherwise I could bring the Hawk. The Hawk is not terrible. It gives something else flying. But I guess most of my squad does have flying already. And I think I like the Skygates better. Alright, we're doing this. We're pressure pointing. Call it a stroke of genius. We'll be back for game 3. Alright, welcome back. Game 3 of round 1 here in our Kaladesh draft on TCGplayer. We're going to keep this hand. It's not great, but we're on the draw. We have impeccable timing. We have a bunch of lands. Aether Trade Winds is good, and Whisper Weaver Angel is good, as we saw against his pacifism effects. My opponent is apparently started another draft for this game 3 because he is taking a long time. The old planes wait 30 seconds, then hit F6. The classic double queuing symptoms. Hey, there's that pressure point. We could have just drawn a random card, but instead we drew a pressure point. This game is going to be obnoxious. I apologize. Mostly my opponent should be apologizing. I'm just going to kill that hawk with some impeccable timing. Sure. I have the angel to reset this, so I need an Aether Trade Winds to reset it. So I might as well just get some value out of it, play it now. Maybe get in a couple beats, slow down my opponent's progress. Ooh, that's a good draw. He could pump this up a couple times, but then I have Trade Winds to bounce it after that. And in the meantime, I get to make servos and get some attacks in too. Maybe. I guess the attacks are not inevitable. 3/4 flyer. Alright. I think here, pretty sure I'm going to Aether Trade Wind, so I'm just going to pressure point to cycle here just to draw a card, gain some life, and then when he attacks, I'm going to bounce his Thriving Rhino after he pays. Let's see, I can put this guy back into play, which is probably fine. Or I could just bounce this, which is also probably fine. Or I could bounce a land, that's also... The 3/4 flyer is about to be irrelevant, so I think I'm just going to bounce a land. Alternatively, I could bounce Master Trinketer, but this feels fine to me. He could replay it for some energy, but it's probably not his best play. There you go. I think this is better than anything else. This doesn't put a counter on until the end of the turn. And so this could become a 3/3 if I give it back, but I still think I'm going to blink my angel and take out his 3/4. Because the longer this game goes on, the better for me, just because of the Trinketer. Ooh, that's a good one. I think this is a free attack. I don't think there's a... He might block, he might not block. We'll see. Didn't block. Alright. He's got 4 cards. We know one of them is the Rhino. I have the biggest thing in the air now, which is nice. Oh, that's no longer true. My Aether Trade ones and my Angel both been used. Alright, I'm just going to play this to 5-6, obviously, might as well. Holds back his Rhino, and then I have to deal with the 2-2, but at this point I can start making 2 servos a turn, so maybe able to override it. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, well, that sucked. So take 5, go to 7. Jeez. I am unfortunately pretty dead at this point. I thought I had a pretty good stream of stuff here. Wow. Alright, yeah, you got me. I wonder if I could have won that game. I don't think so, given what I drew, but I feel like I don't know. His deck was pretty good. I feel like my deck was pretty good too. But that's alright. We'll be back for round 2 here momentarily. One of the beautiful things about the draft leagues is you get to play all year round. So be right back. TCGplayer.com, Conley Woods. Check in a second.